Alright guys, we're back with the strange and somewhat sinister tale of the house at Desert Bridge. I love saying that title. I don't really feel well today. Do I ever feel well any day? But I have altogether too much to drink, so it's as in like cream soda and tea and hot chocolate and lemonade and stuff like that. So I have a 2 liter of lemonade here, and we're gonna see how much of this I get through today. So, still have a sleepy kitten. Hopefully it will not continue to meow in my face as I continue this. So, we're just getting off really deep message. Oh, why do I feel like this will be important later? I don't think it is. I'll take a picture. Just in case. So we don't have to come back. Yes. Alright. I think I can read that picture. Really crappy phone. Must remember to write fewer notes to myself. I feel like I should add that to my notes. Butlerware password 1, Aardvark. We need that one. So that is... Oh, stop taking pictures. I'm gonna put that in my notepad. Capital A. It's like one of my friend's dad's favorite words. My favorite friend. Okay, I think that's the password to get out of the house. So we'll save that, even though I already knew that. Don't forget to mix shell polish for turtle. Probably forgot to do that. We can help you realize your dreams. We are friendly, efficient, and extremely cheap. So what do you want? Mordant Ink, approved by King Urzen himself. May be possible to order cat food from Katsuli. How to transport across desert. Look up new summoning spells. Hope you're having fun out there in the desert. Love to squiggles. Harold et al. Greetings from Katsuli, Neo Katas. Pronounce all of the names just so silly on purpose. Sorry about that. I'm one of those, my stomach hurts, so... Yep. My legs hurt. What happened to... Is that... Okay, 2 L's in there? Klalu. That's how I'm gonna say it. You're gonna have to deal with it. What happened to Klalu's harp? Supposedly it was lost when Urzen conquered the city and banished Klalu to the depths of the sea, but Klalu was known to be a crafty fellow. Should investigate that someday. Monty Python's Flying Circus to perform at I just can't handle today. Airport next week, featuring 11 new sketches and an introduction by Douglas Adams and George Harrison. No entrance fee, but bring a cushion and something to drink. Original Middle-earth cuisine served... Oh my god. Sorry about that. In a realistic dungeon atmosphere. From puppy stew to cat salad. Whiffcott et al. And we use only the finest natural ingredients. Experience the exotic pleasure of the Gondorian food. Barrow Theo Barbecue Bar, Minolan Street 5, Minas Tirith. Something. Who can say words? I don't think I need this. It's just a pattern of... No, I'm pretty sure I don't need this. I'll take a picture of it. Couldn't hurt. Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing. There we go. Oh my god, what could be the next sequence of letters in the pattern. How could I ever figure that out? It's so... Mail, panoptic, dictionary back to Neapolis, University Library, due date was 3 years ago. That was that one, okay. Is it possible to create an anti-spam device? I'm receiving ads, even in the middle of the desert. Is there no end to this torture? Remember article about number of angels that can dance on the heads of a pin. Angels refuse to dance, no sense of humor, stuffy old fools, grim, power unhealthy for the soul, delusions of grandeur. Alright, let's read these entries now. This is my first attempt using this device. It still seems to have some problems. Recognizing what I say, further adjustments will be necessary. Hello? Testing. Yes, much better. Most egg salad. What? Oh, damnation. Let's see. Received a copy of Neo Caddis's new book today, The Case Against Trains. I'm afraid my dear friend is still traumatized by his unfortunate encounter with one such vehicle in his first life, though otherwise he speaks fondly of that time, and generally seems to be rather happy, and I must grant him that, his arguments, in favor of keeping Katsuli a train-free and car-free country are consistent, and apparently highly appreciated by his fellow citizens. I can't blame the... Oh, kitten. Stop it. I can't blame them. I've only been to Katsuli twice, but both times it seemed like a wonderfully quiet and pleasant country. I wrote back to say... To say I enjoyed the book, and to invite him and his sister to visit us here at Desert Bridge. I am sure Squiggles would appreciate the company, too. We're missing entry 4 here. Entry 5? What happened to entry 4? Oh dear. I seem to have gotten things mixed up once again, but never mind. I quite pleased to see that, despite all my early mistakes, the voice recognition program is working most wonderfully. This is especially pleasing and comforting in light of my failed attempts to construct a magical egg timer, which have had disastrous results. I shall need to redecorate the entire kitchen, and it will take hours to clean up poor Harold, who had insisted on watching. I do seem to have had at least a little success. However, the explosion occurred precisely 3 minutes after I put the eggs into the water, suggesting that the problem is merely one of setting the alarm to be less forceful. If I am successful at doing so, it is my hope that the magical egg timer will become popular throughout the entire Lands of Dream, and perhaps beyond. I shall give away the design for free, of course, but before I do so, I will invent it with a diuretic curse to prevent it from being sold. Awesome. So, I haven't used this device in quite some time. I'm always so forgetful. I wonder what it would be like if some archaeologist tried to reconstruct a timeline of events here at Desert Bridge from my writings. The poor creature would probably be terminally confused within minutes, as would I, if I ever tried to put all my journal entries into order. Perhaps I should try one... Oh dear. Squiggles is chasing the mice again. Squiggles! Squiggles! Kitty. Kitty. Okay. So my attempts to expand the larder have been surprisingly successful, though the expansion took place in a rather unexpected manner. I was testing my newest version of the magical egg timer when something or other distracted my attention. As I wasn't looking, Squiggles began to play with the device, rolling it into the larder, where it collided with my room expander mechanism and exploded. As a result, space in the larder is now warped and stretched in such a way that the room fits twice as much as it did before. Quite marvelous, isn't it? Poor Squiggles was so frightened by the explosion that part of his fur turned white, and his tail seems to have become trans-dimensional. I'm not sure whether I should try to do something about it. He seems to actually enjoy this new state of being. In other news, I have finally fixed my telescope. The problem was simpler than it appeared. Oh, Squiggles, stop that. Yes, I know kittens like to chase their own tails, but this is giving me a headache. Trans-dimensional tail, chasing it. Good times. So I'm gonna read these in order. So we're doing 9 next. Sorry if you disagree with that. I had a long pause. Dream about Oinerpolis. Why do I pronounce that differently every time? I had it right one of the times, and then I could never say it right again. I saw it burned and then rebuilt. It was no longer the amalgam of color and shadow, of madness and joy it had been. It was a machine. Not very long pause, but you get the idea. Habaniah, Pitsu, and Hobith visited today. It was quite wonderful. Squiggles couldn't stop purring. He sounded like the vegetarian lawnmower I invented a few years ago. They stayed until in the late afternoon when Rune came by and said it was time to get going. Alright. So, finally out of this room. This was almost the entire video, looking at just this room. And we haven't even looked at all the books. The Book of Bad Puns. Physics and Magic. Aspects of Force. The History of Katsuli. Book 11. Yes. Oh man. Tuzi Hadam. King John by William Blake. Belzund the Prophet. The Feeding Habits of Giant Hamsters of Doom. She'll rain coconuts down on your something. I don't remember. I have that shirt. Book of Good Puns. Look at these books. Guide to 7 Provinces of Gatsuli. The Great Machine. System and Enslavement. Encyclopedia of Exploding Mushrooms. Age of Reason. It's a really, really old pamphlet. The Complete Works of William Butler Yeats. Encyclopedia of Arda. Collected Works of Feminism. Okay, here we are. I guess we'll start on this wall. Oh, there's another door. Oh man. This room, I probably have gotten caught in the circle of a spectacular amount of times. I think I played the game through twice. But it's been years, so. Demushroomifying pill generator device. This is a chart, so here's stage 1, a mouse. So you can clearly see it depicted here. Stage 2, mouse consumes chickening pills. You got that? Stage 3, mouse transforms into mushroom. You good? Stage 4, create reverse de-chickening pills. Failed. Condition seems to be permanent. Mice permanent mushroom. Stage 5, theoretical demushroomifying pill generator device / reverse de-chickening pill maker. I can't even talk anymore. Incomprehensible code, possibly Fortran. If you've ever coded, you understand, and that should be funny. A note reminding the author to have some breakfast. My friend just left me a bunch of notes like that all over my laptop. Only one of them said not to delete it, so I still have that one up. Hi, kitten. Hi. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of this video, because we're already at 15, so, oh my god. So on that note, we're gonna end the second episode of the strange and somewhat sinister tale of the House at Desert Bridge. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have.